On election day in 1960, 4 unanswerable questions awaited Clarence Gaskin, a black voter in Georgia looking to cast his ballot for president. Upon his arrival at his designated polling place, he was ushered into a room that held a jar of corn, a cucumber, a watermelon, and a bar of soap. He was informed that in order to vote, he first had to answer the following questions correctly. How many kernels of corn are there in the jar? How many bumps on the cucumber? How many seeds in the watermelon? And how many bubbles in the bar of soap? Clarence didn't bother guessing once the polling official admitted that there were no right answers. Obviously, his vote neither was cast or counted. Voter suppression and intimidation aren't new tactics in America. They're as old as apple pie. Throughout our country, our governments and some of our elected officials have made it extremely difficult for minorities to exercise their right to vote. Listen to this statistic. According to the Constitutional Rights Foundation, as a result of intimidation, violence, and racial discrimination in state voting laws, a mere 3% of voting age black men and women in the South were registered to vote in 1940. In Mississippi, under 1% were registered. Most blacks who did vote lived in larger cities in the South. And so by not having the power of the ballot, African Americans in the South had little influence in their communities. They did not hold elected offices. They had no say in how much their taxes would be or what laws would be passed. They had little, if any, control over local police, courts, or public schools. They were, in fact, denied their rights as citizens. Voter suppression and intimidation has not gone away. Today, it looks like long lines that make people turn around and give up. It looks like trying to dismantle the USPS and create a narrative that suggests that it is not working for the citizens and the lie that there is widespread fraud. It looks like less polling stations in certain communities that make it more difficult for citizens to vote. You see, we have an opportunity to change this narrative. This November will bring one of the most important elections in our lifetime. With the twin pandemics of COVID-19 and systemic racism, it is extremely important that we as people of faith position ourselves to fight for the right for free and fair elections. COVID-19 concerns efforts to cast doubt on the integrity of the election and threats of voter intimidation have increased anxiety about showing up to vote. And for this reason, we are asking our community and partners and congregations to assist us in providing resources to counter these narratives and encourage our networks and congregations to vote with confidence through our Adopt a Polling Site initiative. The Adopt a Polling Site initiative focuses on providing key resources for each polling location to support voters, such as water and snacks and personal protective equipment, masks and hand sanitizer, poll monitoring and observation to ensure that people can vote trouble-free. And above all, hospitality and encouragement for voters who may be facing long lines and other obstacles to voting. So please consider signing up your organization or congregation to support a polling site and help us secure this election. We're not waiting for a hero. We are the heroes. And so let's be the change that we want to see in this world. And let's raise our voice by using our vote to let America know that we demand change. And change is what we will get. And so this is Pastor Jamie Colasar, lead pastor of City Temple Seventh-day Adventist Church, as well as the founder of Raise Your Voice and a co-laborer and partner with Faith in Texas. Let's continue to do the work that we're called to. Thank you.